Do you recognize the feeling that summer is passing by you in fast motion? And that you can't seem to soak up the peace that comes with the warmth of the sunshine? That's how I usually feel after a school year of working my caregiving jobs in the city. I feel as if my mind and body are stuck in a state of forcing and giving, forgotten how to absorb and embrace. When midsummer has passed, I look at the flowers losing their bright colors and expressive shapes already, and I have these thoughts of worry for myself. Have I missed my own peak of blooming for the year already? Haven't I appreciated the fruits of nature enough? I know that this power of immense gratefulness and bliss is within me. But why can't I feel it? Has adulthood now taken over my childlike view of wonder? I have always loved the outdoors. Since I was 7, I was a Girl Scout, and I have so many beautiful memories playing and crafting in nature. My first wilderness camping trip was to the Ardennes in Belgium. Sleeping under the stars, climbing through river rocks, wandering around the forests, and enjoying the coziness of many campfires. Being in nature feels like coming home to me. I have such vivid memories of such adventurous scout camps, being dropped off in the middle of an unknown forest with my friends with the mission to find our campground again. There weren't fancy cell phones around this time yet, so all we had to find our way home again was a good old map, our intuition, and the forest as our guide. Even though we often got lost, I learned that we would always find our way again. And that we could have a fun time even though we were lost. The forest would make sure to protect us with its fruits, wood, streams and shelters, providing all we would need to survive. It brought me such an immense feeling of trust in myself, but also in the guidance of nature. I learned how I could find a home within myself as well. When I was 18, I was so lucky to find a soulmate with the same longing to adventure. Okay. 7 years ago, my boyfriend and I went on our first interrailing and wilderness backpacking trip to Sweden. Our backpacks filled with the essentials to make camp, survival and philosophy books, and a little guitar. We hiked miles through untamed forest, and we swam in the freshest lakes that you can still drink from. The years after that we have done some more wilderness trips, but now also by bike, so that we could bring our adventurous cat friend. But we could never reach a place as wild as Scandinavia through just cycling. Even though before we never felt the necessity, we now knew that it was time to learn how to drive a car.
Hoi mate. Was wil je ook het laten zien?
And now, 7 years later, after a road trip with some other beautiful pit stops in nature, we are here again. In the same wild forest as when we were 19. The rocks have eroded some more, and the trees have grown or fallen down, but the place breathes still so much of that same energy that I remember.
Eet smakelijk.
At our camping space, I always like to craft a table from fallen logs that I collect, to create a little kitchen for our plates, mugs and cutlery. I designate another area to wash and dry our laundry, and this time we also brought our hammock, which feels so comforting, listening to the sounds of the water clashing on the rocks and the breeze rustling through the million of leaves of the trees. And after settling here for a few days, I can feel my sense of wonder coming back. I surrender to the rhythm of the sun, and I slowly forget the time and days. And my eyes start to notice and appreciate all little details. And I even heard the wind whispering old folk music. I feel so much connection with everything this forest and lake breathe, and I am so grateful. It feels like I am finally coming home again. Slowly come to me. Glimmer lakes and cloudy skies paint bright dark colors through my eyes. They slowly come to me and whisper,